Hey everybody, this is Travis. Kraken's taking a nap. Today is Mother's Day, and I just wanted to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day, whether they be foster moms or regular moms or whatever, whoever took care of a child that didn't have to. I mean, even dads can be mothers in a sense. I mean, but if you only have that one parent, it plays the mother and the father. So, you know, happy day for y'all. Which I wanted to touch on subject. My mom, you know, I'm totally blessed because she's still here. It's it's a blessing to me. Kraken Mary, she lost her mom a couple of years ago. It was hard on her, but my mom has actually kind of pulled her under her wing, and so she can, she calls my mom her mom, and my mom's there for her just like she is for me. Of course, I have a sister that I have to share my mom with, and when I was growing up, I really didn't want to, but as you get older, you know, it doesn't really matter. I still have my dad, and I'm very thankful for that. And I know that they're getting on in age. Um, and then I see people all the time talk about, they don't have their parents, and I can only imagine how bad that can be. And my mom's been sick for the last 8 months. It's been a touch and go situation with her. And my dad's getting to where he's starting to show his age. So I worry every day about them. But I wanted this to be a special thing because, you know, like I said, my mom, she made me who I am. Um, I take a lot. I, well, mom's made me the the person that I am. I feel like I'm a nice guy. I don't treat people bad if I can help it. I, I don't do drugs and I don't drink. A lot of it has to do with my medication, but even still, I really didn't care for it. I mean, when, except for once now, when I was 19, I had a situation where I was at a friend's house, and it was the um, first time I ever wanted to try drinking or smoking weed. And somehow or another, I got totally poop faced, if you want to call it. And I was helping my friend move. Well, at the time, we were moving and drinking, and they had what they call a hideaway bed and a couch. And it was a fairly good size, wide couch. And somehow or another, I don't know how it happened, I fell asleep on this couch and fell between the cushions and the bed part, which the bed part was open, so I kind of fell in between where the mattress would be pulled out. So I was sleeping on the railing part in between the cushions. Well, they loaded me up on the truck and sent me to Virginia because he was moving from North Carolina to Virginia. And I never woke up until we got to the new house. But the bad problem about it was I woke up after everybody left to go get the second load. So now when I wake up, I'm getting up and get out of this couch. I'm in a totally different house. And I have no idea where I'm at and how I got there. So I go outside, thinking, oh, well, I just walk outside because, my mom and dad, at the time, they lived only about 3 houses from where my friend was moving from. So I was going to walk out and go home. Guess what? I wasn't even in the same neighborhood. So yeah, it was kind of shocking. And this was on a Friday. And see, at that time, I had to be home at a certain time. If not, I was going to get a phone call. And if they couldn't reach me on the phone, then, and cell phones ain't like they are today. Won't like it was then. So, my phone was in my car. One of the big type, it had the big buttons. It didn't flip up or nothing like that. It was just a big phone. And my car was in my mom and dad's yard. So, when Mama couldn't get in touch with me, she called the authorities. Yee! And they put out all points bulletin for my whereabouts. So, because they technically say within 24 hours. Well, it'd been 24 hours since my mom had seen me. So, technically, it was on the money. So, they came back for that second load, and I was standing in the house when they got there. I almost got shot because they thought I was an intruder. But, needless to say, they took me home. And, my mom was not happy to see me. She was in a way, but she won't in another. And it was hard for me to explain to her what had happened because I did not want to tell my mom that I had been drinking. Because I just knew it was going to break her heart. And from that point on, I never drank anymore. I didn't even sip on anything for a long time. I didn't drink nothing until I found out that beer could help you pee. Pee, it would help you pee. And it would clear you out. I mean, it's not the point of, it was just the fact that beer will blow out your system, basically. So, I would drink a beer from time to time just to clean myself out. I only like one beer, and it's Coors Light, the silver can with the Blue Mountains. I do enjoy from time to time. But as far as drinking on a regular basis, I can't handle the alcohol. And, I never wanted my mom to get a call or be told that, anything bad about me. I tried to stay out of jail. I failed. I went to jail a couple of times. I got smart with a cop. he asked me, "Sir, do you have any ID?" And I said, "ID about what?" And evidently he was in a bad mood. And then he said, "Don't be getting smart." I said, "I wasn't trying to be smart with you. I know you can't keep up." And from that point on, I was on the hood. So I went to jail. And it wasn't that big a deal. I didn't have to go to court or anything. It was just being a smart ass. And I had to pay my fine and I was done. Then I went to jail again. That was not my fault. It still ain't my fault. But, my dad bailed me out. And he didn't tell my mom. Bless his heart. He didn't want to get smacked either, I reckon. But, and I paid him back. And I went to court and it was thrown out. Just like I knew it was going to be. But beside the point, I always try to be the person that my mom would want to hear about. And it might be crazy or, it might not sit well with different people, but I just never wanted to be an embarrassment to my mom. My mom means more or everything to me, especially the way she sees me. When I'm sick, I do whine for my mom. I am a big whiner when it comes to my mom, and I am very tenderhearted when it comes to certain things that bother me. But my mom is everything to me. And for her not to be there is something I'm scared about more so than most. I even, I recently had a talk with my mom and asked her if I cut my phone off, would she call and carry on a conversation as if she was talking to me? Like say, "Hey son, wanted to know what you were doing today. Uh, I just wanted to talk to you, tell you that I loved you. Um, yeah, just different things that would, I would save it on my phone, and then that way, if anything ever happened to my mom, and I never wanted to talk to her. I know it sounds crazy, but I've learned over time that when somebody that's important in your life is not there anymore, you don't get to talk to them. You don't get to hold them. Just things change. And the only thing you have is what you remember. And I don't forget stuff that means more to me than most anything else. And my mom means a lot to me. I love her. She's my mom. And I love my dad. I mean, they're not into certain things that I'm into, but, my mom knows I love her. I tried to make her something. But I just can't do it. I just don't feel good. I mean, I've been dealing with some stuff. I mean, it'll go away. It has to go away. Can't go nowhere else. I don't, but I wanted to make a video and say, to all the moms, I hope y'all have a blessed Mother's Day. Enjoy your family. If you get a chance, tell them you love them. Tell them that you just don't know how important that is. Because one day you might not get a chance to tell them. And don't go to bed angry. If you have an argument, a blasting argument all day long with your children or your mother, at the end of the day, before you lay your head down on your pillow, make sure you call your mom and tell her, I love you. Because there ain't no reason to go to bed angry. You never know what's going to happen. My cousin is dealing with that right now. Her and her mom got in an argument, and her mom's not here. And the last thing she said to her mom was the worst thing she could say. And now she's got to live with that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with your mom. It can be with anybody that you think that's worth you telling. I just wanted to say what I had to say today. And I'm sorry I made it go so long. But, Mama, I love you. And you couldn't have done any better than you already did. I'm blessed to be your son. I'm honored to be your son. And I love you. Whether you see this video or not. Travis loves you. Kraken will probably love you too. But anyway, I hope everybody has a good day. Happy Mother's Day. And we'll see you when we see you. Later, y'all.